Welcome back to Old Coins Empire, the place where tiny coins reveal massive secrets. What if I told you that some ordinary-looking Canadian 1-cent coins from years like 1952, 1953, 1991, 1993, 1998, and even 2002 could secretly be worth far more than their face value? Yes, the small copper pennies many people ignored for decades are now becoming hidden treasures for collectors around the world. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare Canadian cents, exploring the historical stories behind them, the rare varieties collectors hunt for, and surprising reasons why certain pennies can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. From a historic transition of King George VI to Queen Elizabeth II, to the famous 1953 no-shoulder fold variety, and the incredibly low-mintage 1991 penny, these coins prove that even the smallest pieces of metal can carry enormous value. So before you spend another old penny or leave it forgotten in a jar, make sure to watch this video until the end, because one of those tiny coins might just be the hidden treasure that changes everything. The 1953 Canadian 1-cent coin is one of the most dramatic and fascinating coins ever produced in Canada because it marks the debut of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, while simultaneously creating one of the most famous design varieties in modern numismatic history. Early in the year, the Royal Canadian Mint released coins featuring what collectors now call the no-shoulder fold portrait. This version displayed a smoother gown detail without a sharply defined fold on the Queen's shoulder. Public criticism and artistic concerns led to a rapid redesign later that same year, resulting in the shoulder fold variety that replaced the original version. This quick design correction transformed the earlier no-shoulder fold coins into an accidental rarity almost overnight. Although millions of 1953 cents were struck overall, the NSF variety exists in far smaller numbers, especially in high grades. Circulated examples already command noticeable premiums, but the true prize lies in fully original red mint state specimens with razor-sharp detail and brilliant copper luster. In top certified grades, these coins have sold for thousands of dollars because registry collectors compete aggressively for the finest known examples. The difference between red-brown and full red surfaces can dramatically affect value, and even the smallest contact mark may reduce a coin's grade and price. What makes the 1953 issue so captivating is that its rarity was never planned. It was created by mid-year artistic revision, making it a genuine variety born from historical circumstances. Collectors carefully study the Queen's shoulder detail, portrait clarity, and strike sharpness to confirm authenticity. Because copper is delicate, untouched examples are scarce, and many coins have darkened or spotted over time. While exaggerated headlines may promise life-changing millions, the realistic market demonstrates that elite condition 1953 NSF cents can indeed achieve extraordinary results compared to their face value. This coin symbolizes a new royal era while carrying the intrigue of a corrected mistake, giving it unmatched storytelling power in Canadian numismatics. For anyone searching through inherited collections or old coin jars, discovering a high-grade 1953 no-shoulder fold cent will be a thrilling and potentially lucrative moment, proving once again that small details can create enormous collector demand. The 1952 Canadian 1-cent coin is a remarkable and historically powerful issue because it represents the final full year of coinage under King George VI before a major royal transition reshaped Canada's currency forever. On the obverse, it carries a dignified portrait of King George VI, while the reverse displays a classic maple leaf twig design that symbolizes Canadian pride and identity. At first glance, the coin may appear common because millions were struck for circulation, but in the world of numismatics, true value is never determined by mintage numbers alone. What separates an ordinary 1952 cent from a highly valuable one is its condition, color, strike quality, and long-term preservation. Copper coins are extremely sensitive to environmental damage, fingerprints, and oxidation, which means that finding a fully original, blazing red example more than 70 years later is far more difficult than many people realize. Most surviving pieces have turned brown due to natural toning, and while brown examples still hold collector interest, they do not command the dramatic premiums that full red mint state coins can achieve. In high certified grades, especially those displaying sharp detail in the maple leaves and flawless fields free of heavy contact marks, the 1952 cent can sell for impressive sums at auction. The historical context also add emotional and collector appeal, because this coin closed a chapter of a monarch whose reign included World War II and significant global change. As a result, it holds both numismatic and symbolic importance. Collectors carefully examine details such as rim strength, die clarity, and original luster when determining value. Cleaning or polishing a coin from this era can permanently reduce its worth, which is why preservation knowledge is critical. While sensational claims sometimes exaggerate prices into the millions, the realistic market shows that top-grade specimens can indeed reach strong four-figure levels, especially when certified at elite grading tiers. The excitement behind the 1952 penny lies not in fantasy, but in the genuine rarity of superior examples. For collectors building a complete Canadian small cent series, this year remains an essential date, and demand continues steadily because of its status as the final full George VI issue. In today's competitive market, a beautifully preserved 1952 Canadian cent stands as proof that even a humble copper coin can carry historical weight, collector prestige, and significant financial potential when quality and scarcity align perfectly. The 1991 Canadian 1-cent coin is considered a modern rarity because of its unusually low mintage compared to surrounding years, instantly elevating it to key date status among serious collectors. During a time when billions of pennies were often produced, the 1991 output was dramatically reduced, creating a supply shortage that would only become more apparent as years passed. When these coins first entered circulation, almost no one recognized their future importance, so the vast majority were spent, worn down, and mixed into everyday commerce. Because few were saved in pristine rolls or mint state condition, truly high-grade examples are surprisingly scarce today. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the classic maple leaf twig on the reverse, maintaining traditional design that had defined Canadian cents for decades. However, its appearance offers no obvious clue to its rarity, which makes it particularly exciting for treasure hunters. In circulated brown condition, the 1991 cent already trades above face value due to collector demand. Yet the real financial leap occurs when the coin is found in full original red mint state, with strong strike definition and minimal surface marks. Certified examples graded at the highest levels can command thousands of dollars because registry collectors compete intensely for top population coins. The difference between mid-level mint state and near-perfect condition can mean exponential price increases. Another factor driving demand is psychological appeal. Collectors love the idea that a coin from relatively recent decades can be harder to locate than older pieces. This modern scarcity, combined with strong collector competition, gives a 1991 cent a powerful position in the Canadian small cent series. While unrealistic claims may suggest that every 1991 penny is worth a fortune, the truth is more precise and compelling. Rarity plus condition equals value. For those who understand grading standards and preservation, this coin represents a genuine opportunity hidden in plain sight. It stands as proof that age alone does not determine worth. Instead, survival rate, demand, and elite condition are the true drivers of extraordinary market performance. The 1983 5-cent coin emerges from a decade marked by economic adjustments, inflation concerns, and evolving minting practices. During the early 1980s, production efficiency was a priority, and this sometimes affected strike sharpness and overall quality control. As a result, while millions of 1,983 nickels were struck, sharply detailed examples with strong luster can be more elusive than expected. Collectors frequently discover that many coins from this year display softer details, especially in intricate areas of the design. This makes fully struck coins stand out immediately under magnification. Once again, full step specimens attract premium attention because complete step definition signals superior die condition and proper striking pressure. Another intriguing aspect of 1983 nickels is the potential for minor die varieties and mint-made anomalies. Even small irregularities, when verified and documented, can enhance collector interest. The coin market often reacts strongly to scarcity within high grades, and when only a limited number of coins achieve top certification levels, demand can outpace supply quickly. While everyday circulated 1983 nickels remain common, Pristine examples stored carefully since mint release sometimes surface with exceptional brilliance and minimal contact marks. These coins demonstrate how preservation over time can dramatically influence financial value. It's essential to approach claims of extraordinary worth with critical thinking, understanding that condition rarity, not just a date, determines price potential. Serious collectors analyze population reports, grading trends, and auction history to identify where genuine scarcity exists. For those willing to learn and examine coins carefully, the 1983 nickel offers a compelling opportunity to discover hidden value rooted in measurable quality. It reminds collectors that even modern-era coins can become scarce at the highest grades, proving that time, survival, and condition combine to shape long-term desirability. The 1988 5-cent coin may seem too modern to inspire excitement, yet modern coins often surprise collectors when examined under strict grading standards. By the late 1980s, coin production technology had improved, but high-speed striking still resulted in numerous coins with minor imperfections. Most 1988 nickels circulated heavily, accumulating wear and contact marks that limit their value. However, examples preserved in original mint sets or rolls sometimes display exceptional surfaces and strong detail. In top certified grades, especially those with fully defined design elements and clean, mark-free fields, values can rise well beyond face value. Transitional design nuances and minor die variations can also generate collector attention when identified. The key factor driving premium prices is scarcity at the highest levels of perfection. When only a handful of coins from a given year achieve elite grades, competitive collectors seeking the finest possible registry sets push prices upward. This dynamic creates headlines that can sometimes be misunderstood, leading people to believe all coins from that year are rare. In reality, the vast majority remain common, but the top fraction commands significant premiums. The 1988 nickel teaches an important lesson about modern numismatics. Value is not always about age, but about excellence. A coin just a few decades old can outperform much older pieces if it survives in extraordinary condition. Careful storage, minimal handling, and professional grading can reveal surprising potential within what appears to be ordinary change. While dreams of instant millions may capture attention, the genuine financial opportunity lies in understanding grading standards, identifying superior examples, and recognizing how small differences in quality create large differences in market value. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge transforms ordinary metal into opportunity, and even a 1988 5-cent coin can become a rewarding discovery for those who know exactly what to look for.